My husband cheated on me with a billionaire's wife. Neither of them expected their betrayed spouses to fall in love and destroy everything they had built. The first sign wasn't lipstick or perfume. It was silence. For 12 years, my husband Ethan told me everything. Then suddenly, he stopped talking. Late-night business dinners, weekend conferences, his phone always face down. Passwords changed. Inside, I already knew. I just needed proof. One Friday afternoon, Ethan left his laptop open while taking a shower. A message popped up. "Sophia, I missed last night already." My stomach dropped. There were hundreds of messages, photos, hotel reservations. "I love you," plans to leave their spouses. Sophia wasn't just another woman. She was the wife of billionaire real estate developer Adrian Sinclair. I didn't scream. I didn't confront Ethan. Instead, I took screenshots, every single one. Then I quietly hired a divorce lawyer. The lawyer smiled after reading everything. "You have enough evidence." But something didn't sit right with me. Adrian deserved to know. Not because I wanted revenge, because nobody deserves to live a lie. I requested a meeting through his office. He agreed, for exactly 15 minutes. I expected an arrogant billionaire. Instead, I met a tired man who looked like he hadn't slept in months. I placed the printed messages on his desk. "I think your wife knows my husband." He spent 20 minutes reading them. He never interrupted, never raised his voice. When he finished, he simply whispered, "I've suspected this for almost a year." He thanked me, then asked one question. "What are you going to do?" I answered honestly. "Divorce." "So am I." That should have been the end. It wasn't. Over the following months, Adrian and I occasionally spoke, mostly through lawyers, comparing financial records, sharing evidence, helping each other understand what had happened. The more we talked, the more I realized we had something in common. Neither of us wanted revenge. We wanted peace. Our divorces became public. Ethan immediately moved into Sophia's mansion. The tabloids loved it. "CEO leaves wife for billionaire's spouse." People pitied me. They assumed Adrian would return to Sophia. Neither happened. A year later, Adrian invited me to a charity fundraiser. Not as a date, as a friend. We spent the entire evening talking. For the first time since my marriage ended, I laughed without pretending. Over the next year, friendship quietly became love. Not dramatic, not rushed, just honest. Then came the first twist. Ethan lost his job. The affair had damaged his reputation. Meanwhile, Sophia discovered life with Ethan wasn't nearly as exciting as sneaking around had been. Their relationship became toxic almost immediately. Constant arguments, constant jealousy. Neither trusted the other because, if they'll cheat with you, they'll probably cheat on you. Adrian and I heard about it through mutual acquaintances. Neither of us celebrated. We simply moved on. 2 years after my divorce, Adrian proposed. It wasn't extravagant. Just the two of us sitting on a quiet beach. "I don't want to rescue you. I want to build a life with you." I said yes. Then came the biggest twist. At our wedding reception, Ethan unexpectedly appeared, not to congratulate us, to apologize. He stood in front of everyone. "I traded loyalty for excitement. I destroyed my marriage. And the woman I left you for, left me 6 months ago. I finally understand what I lost." The room became silent. I looked at Adrian, then back at Ethan. For years I'd imagined this moment. I thought it would feel satisfying. Instead, I felt nothing. No anger, no hatred, no victory, only relief. I smiled politely. "I forgive you. But forgiveness doesn't mean I want my old life back." Adrian gently took my hand. We walked back to the dance floor. That was the real revenge. Not humiliating Ethan. Not taking Sophia's husband. Not making anyone jealous. The real revenge was finding happiness without needing either of them to suffer. Years later, someone asked Adrian if he ever regretted telling me the truth about Sophia. He smiled. "Losing the wrong person made room for the right one." Looking back, Ethan and Sophia thought they were stealing each other's soulmates. Instead, they accidentally introduced two strangers who would have never met otherwise. Sometimes karma isn't dramatic. Sometimes, it's simply watching the life you destroyed become someone else's greatest blessing. What would you have done after discovering your spouse was having an affair with a billionaire's husband or wife? Do you think falling in love with another betrayed spouse is justice, coincidence, or simply life giving both people a second chance? Comment below what you think.